Brooklyn, the borough that gave us Biggie, the Brooklyn Bridge, and the best pizza debates on the planet. But here's something you might not know. It's also becoming the new playground for big tech. While everyone's still looking at Silicon Valley, the real revolution is happening on the East Coast. Quietly, steadily, and with a whole lot of New York attitude, major tech companies are setting up shop in Brooklyn. So why is this happening? And more importantly, what does it mean for the future of tech? Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why Brooklyn is the next big thing in the tech world. Let's start with the obvious. Silicon Valley is expensive, like really expensive. Office space costs are through the roof, housing prices are borderline ridiculous, and let's be real, do you really want to spend 3 hours stuck in Bay Area traffic just to get to work? Companies are starting to ask themselves, why stay in a place that's bleeding them dry when there's a city just as connected, just as vibrant, and way more affordable? Enter Brooklyn. A borough where startups can rent space without selling their souls, employees can actually afford to live nearby, and the energy of the city fuels innovation like nowhere else. But it's not just about affordability. Brooklyn has something Silicon Valley doesn't: culture. It's a melting pot of creativity, tech, and entrepreneurship where art and innovation collide in the best way possible. Walk through Dumbo, Industry City, or the Brooklyn Navy Yard, and you'll see what I mean. This isn't some cookie-cutter corporate tech park. It's a living, breathing ecosystem of thinkers, builders, and disruptors. And big tech, they want in. Google, Amazon, and Facebook have already started expanding their footprint here. Why? Because talent is everything. And Brooklyn has access to some of the best. NYU, Tandon, Pratt, and QNY are pumping out engineers, designers, and tech visionaries who don't need to move to California to make it big. Plus, let's be honest, if you had the choice between living in a tiny Silicon Valley apartment for $3,000 a month or a Brooklyn loft with skyline views and a subway ride to literally anything you could ever want, what would you pick? Exactly. And let's not forget, the future of tech isn't just about software. Brooklyn is leading the charge in urban tech, AI, and sustainable innovation. This is where new industries are being built from the ground up, where old warehouses are turning into AI labs, and where the next generation of billion-dollar ideas is brewing over artisanal coffee. It's a different kind of tech boom, one that's about impact, not just IPOs. But here's the kicker. This isn't a trend, this is a shift, a permanent one. Because as tech evolves, so does the way companies operate. They want community, culture, and creativity. And Brooklyn delivers all of that and more. So the real question isn't why big tech is moving to Brooklyn, it's why it took them so long. What do you think? Can Brooklyn really outshine Silicon Valley? Or will the West Coast always have the edge? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love deep dives like this into the future of tech, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Because Brooklyn isn't just making history, it's building the future.